Jake Paul has revealed that Mike Tyson is a pervert in real life. A video of Mike Tyson interacting suspiciously with a little girl has been making rounds on social media. Jake Paul has jumped on this opportunity to claim that Tyson's behavior isn't a new development, further saying that he had these weird tendencies even before he became a boxing legend. In the lead up to their upcoming fight, Jake Paul has been dropping some bombshells about Mike Tyson's real personality. According to Jake, the image we've been fed about Tyson is far from the truth. He's claiming that Tyson's life is shrouded in deception, and his true character is not what it appears to be. You think Mike Tyson is all roses and sunshine? Think again. That guy's got some skeletons in his closet that would make your hair stand on end. In the circulated video, Tyson is captured playfully sparring with a young girl, both dressed in boxing attire. The girl innocently engages in the playful activity, unaware of any ulterior motives. However, according to Jake, this seemingly innocent interaction is just a facade, concealing Tyson's deeper intentions.
Okay, Mike, ready?
Mike Tyson's smile in the video speaks volumes. Drawing from his own life experiences, Jake asserts that Tyson's smile is downright creepy and should not be mistaken for friendliness. He warns that Tyson's demeanor could potentially put the girl's safety at risk. "I know a creepy smile when I see one," said Jake. This video is more than just proof that Tyson is a bad guy. According to Jake, Tyson's unsettling demeanor in the video should not be ignored. He insists that the smile Tyson flashes is not friendly, but rather ominous and concerning. People need to wake up and see Tyson for who he really is. This is not the behavior of someone to be admired. Now, is this all true? Jake Paul insists that everything he's saying about Mike Tyson is the absolute truth. According to Jake, Tyson's dark secrets are finally coming to light, and people need to be aware. However, Tyson's loyal fans strongly disagree with Jake's claims. They argue that Jake Paul is fabricating these stories to paint himself as the hero and to gain more attention before their fight. Tyson's supporters say that Jake's accusations are baseless and are only a desperate attempt to stir controversy. They believe that Jake is trying to get into Tyson's head and unsettle him before their match. If we think about it, yes, Jake Paul might be making up lies. But even if this is the case, it's not going to change anything about their fight. Tyson's supporters believe that Jake's claims are nothing more than a ploy to draw attention and create controversy. When asked why he is making these revelations right before their fight, Jake Paul explained that he only recently discovered this information. He feels that it's important for people to know the truth. Jake Paul stated, "I found out about this recently too, so why would I hide it? People need to know who they're dealing with." He claims that his motivation isn't to gain an edge in the fight, but to expose the reality of who Mike Tyson really is. Jake wants the world to see Tyson's true character, not just the legendary boxer everyone admires. Despite all the shocking revelations, Jake Paul admits that his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson doesn't make any sense. Even as the bout approaches, Jake finds it hard to grasp the magnitude of what's about to happen. He acknowledges the surreal nature of facing a boxing legend like Tyson, someone who has been an iconic figure in the sport for decades. It's crazy to think about, but as many people as can fit in the stadium. "I think it's 90,000 or 93,000, he told TMZ Sports. "I think it's going to be packed to the brim, and the global viewership could be in the hundreds of millions. It's wild, and it doesn't make any sense. But the fact Netflix are part of this is the perfect piece of the puzzle." For Tyson, this fight is extremely important to show the world he is still the best of all time. He wants to prove that age is just a number and that his skills are timeless. On the other hand, when a fan asked Jake if he actually thinks he can knock out Iron Mike Tyson, Jake confidently called himself Titanium Jake. He said he's more than ready for this fight and believes he can take on Tyson and come out on top. Aware of the consequences he is about to face, Jake Paul commented on the differences between fighters from Mike Tyson's era and the current generation. He said that fighters in Tyson's time were known for their raw strength and aggression, always going for the knockout with sheer power. In contrast, Jake believes that today's fighters, including himself, are smarter and more technical. They focus more on strategy, technique, and conditioning, rather than just relying on brute force. He emphasized that this modern approach to boxing, which combines intelligence and skill, is what sets current fighters apart and gives them an edge in the ring. Jake is confident that this smart, technical style will help him in his fight against Tyson. As the conversation between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul grew more intense, a reporter decided to challenge Jake Paul directly. The reporter confidently stated that Mike Tyson would undoubtedly knock out Jake Paul, and the only real question was in which round it would happen. He kept pressing Jake, implying that his chances were slim and that he didn't belong in the same ring as Tyson. The reporter even went as far as to say that he was one of the most important people in the company. Frustrated and visibly irritated, Jake Paul eventually had enough. He called for security to remove the reporter from the room, asserting his authority and trying to maintain control of the situation. As the reporter was being escorted out, Mike Tyson couldn't resist adding a parting shot. With a smirk, Tyson quipped, "Hope you can afford a ticket," hinting that the reporter would still want to witness the fight, even if it was from the audience rather than the press box.
Mike, I just want to let you know that I actually work for Jake Paul. I've gotten to know him pretty well. I've seen him box quite a bit, and I can confidently say that you're gonna knock his out, Mike! Wow. You're gonna knock his out! Let's go!
Well, and I can confidently say that you're fired.
Hey, Jake, I'm the face of the company. You know you can't fire me. I am better.
Security.
But, Mike,
security.
My only question is, what round are you gonna knock him out in?
Hey, come to the fight. Hope you can afford a ticket.
Do you feel like you'll be able to take Mike Tyson's power at this stage?
I know I will be able to. I'm a natural-born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm going to show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even...
Claiming his fame as a YouTube star, Jake Paul argues that these fighters are agreeing to fight him because they want to end the YouTube boxer. He believes they see him as a threat to traditional boxing, and their motivation is to put an end to his success in the sport. His presence and popularity, according to him, are challenging the norms, and the established fighters want to prove a point by taking him down.
All these fighters have been trying to do is end the YouTuber, and if Mike can do that, then he's a hero.
Mike Tyson, however, didn't want to dive into Jake's claims. For Tyson, this fight was a no-brainer. He didn't need much convincing to step into the ring with Jake. Tyson expressed his excitement about the fight and mentioned that he hopes to shake the sports world with his performance. He sees this as an opportunity to remind everyone of his legendary status and to prove that he still has what it takes to compete at the highest level.
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he was the new up-and-coming guy on the scene, and I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
Now, let's set aside the hype for a moment. As the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson approaches, the allegations Jake Paul has made about Tyson are causing quite a stir. Paul has claimed that Tyson's public persona doesn't match his real character, suggesting that Tyson has been hiding some dark secrets. But are these claims true? Is Mike Tyson really hiding something? What do you think about all this? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.